Hey yo, E-King's Fight News, let's talk about this one. Deontay Wilder says he wasn't feeling like himself. Well, what didn't we know? Wilder believes something was seriously wrong in that second fight, so let's talk about it. He's focused on the rematch and recovering from surgery. Hey, it's E-King Fight News, we got more on this. Alright, so Deontay Wilder had surgery on left biceps after loss to Tyson Fury. What? You had surgery on your left arm? For real? Alright, Deontay Wilder underwent another arm surgery, this time to repair his left bicep following a loss to Tyson Fury. Wilder revealed that during an interview on PBC. So they did an interview, and Wilder revealed, something was wrong with his arm during the fight. I don't know. The funny thing about it is we hear about this shit 2 months later. And what are we supposed to think? Is this another excuse? Another excuse? But this is what he had to say. Recovery's going well. I am in physical therapy. I ended up injuring it during my last fight, somewhere up in there. But everything's going great with it. That's another thing. I'm just focusing on recovery, getting myself back to full health and ready to come back. Hopefully this corona stuff will be out of the way and we get back into camp and we'll be ready to go early next year. I can't work out right now. That's what I'm looking forward to once I get healed with my arm, etc., etc. You know what's funny about this? What's funny about this is there's been no mention of Deontay Wilder hurting his arm until 2 months later. Now, if Deontay Wilder is a guy of no excuses, I would understand that. But he also said he had a broken hand or a broken arm going into the first Tyson Fury fight. And we heard about that maybe a couple weeks after. This is 2 months later. So, I'm not going to say it's questionable. It's funny. It's kind of funny how this pops up 2 months later. It's funny how that works. Because nobody noticed no arm injuries during the fight. Everyone thought his ear was fucked up, and no one talked about no arm injuries during the fight. Nope. Ain't nobody noticed no arm injuries during the fight. And you know what? The funny thing is we've seen Deontay Wilder hurt his hand during a fight, and it was noticeable. It was very noticeable. In fact, it was the Chris Arreola fight. He hurt his right hand, and we had to see him finally use a jab. He finally started using the jab a bit more, and it was like, okay, Deontay Wilder's doing something, But it's interesting. It's interesting because you know what? Everybody needs to have a reason psychologically. Everyone. If you're a fighter and you're off a loss like that, you got to get your mind right. You got to make sure you understand that you were not lesser of the two, right? Because if you have that in your mind, you're never going to succeed. You're never going to win. In Deontay Wilder's head, he has to be the best in the world. And that's why he said, you know what? Tyson Fury is not the champion. We got another fight going down. He felt like he wasn't himself the second fight. He felt like he wasn't himself, I'll say it again, the second fight. But I just find it interesting that all of a sudden he had to go through an arm surgery, and he's been pretty much incognito this whole time up until this interview. So it's it's interesting. You know, it gives you something to talk about. But it comes in terms of Deontay Wilder. There's a lot of people in the fight game who believe he's been figured out. And this is what happens after you take a lot. People think they figured you out. So now it's up to Deontay Wilder to truly go back to the drawing board. Maybe go back to doing some cardio. I ain't never heard of no arm injury to stop you from running. Or stop you from getting on a treadmill. And that's one of the things Deontay Wilder is lacking. He's lacking the basic road work of a fighter. He's lacking road work. He's lacking the balls to run 2 miles and back. Right? He feels like he's bigger than the game. He doesn't need to do this. He doesn't need to do that. Well, these are the results of what you put into the game. What you get in boxing is what you put into boxing. I'll say it again. What you get out of boxing is what you put into boxing. Look at what Floyd Mayweather did. A lot of people want to hate on Floyd right now, but no one beat him in the ring because he put everything into boxing. He would be working when you were sleeping. He would be doing road work when you were sleeping. And he used that as a mental edge against every opponent. Because he knew while they were sleeping, he was working. And that built into his confidence. That validated his own mentality as superior to any other fighter. Because he felt like his work ethic was superior to any other fighter. Right? And I know a lot of people went and ran with this idea. Hey, if Floyd Mayweather trained Deontay Wilder, man, that could be a dream team. Wouldn't that be the dream team? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Because, my God, if you really think Deontay Wilder is gonna take orders from Floyd Mayweather after their past history, after what Floyd has privately and publicly said about Deontay Wilder, you're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. Didn't Floyd have Tyson Fury up 6-0 in the first fight? Didn't Floyd have Tyson Fury winning every round or something like that? Up until the 6th? I got the audio too. We got the audio on that. But anyways, y'all know what it is, man. Smash the like button. If you haven't already, hit that like button, man. We always keep it 100 over here, man. And when it comes to Deontay Wilder, I want to know what he's going to do right this time. I hear he's going to have a chat with George Foreman. You got to do more than that, baby. You got to do more than that. But you know what? At this stage, we don't even know what the plans are. All we know is this rematch has been pushed back to a later date. And that's all we know. And that is all we know. But anyways, it's King Fight News. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for more boxing, remember where you heard it first. It's King Fight News. And I'm out, man. Peace. And what do you think about Floyd training Deontay Wilder, though, man? What do you think about that one? That one is a little far-fetched for me. That's a little far-fetched. Honestly, I think Wilder needs a disciplinarian, but he also needs someone that knows the heavyweights. And someone that knows something about defense. And something about balance. Maybe Jonathan Banks would be a good fit. Maybe Jonathan Banks, the ex-trainer of, or the trainer, the former trainer of Vladimir Klitschko. I think that would be a good fit. I think that would be a great fit. But let me know what you guys think. It's King Fight News. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. More boxing, stay tuned. Y'all know what it is, man. Peace. Fuck, man, what the fuck?